Indian driving is a fascinating experience, especially on the less than perfect roads, so the 5 hours or so drive from Nagpur Airport to the Tuli Tiger Resort near Kanha National Park was an education. It was a welcome relief to arrive at the resort late afternoon and unwind in our cottage before dinner. The pool does look inviting, but never warm enough for us, and at dinner we endeavoured to sit as close to the heater as possible. However, we were up well before dawn for the short drive to Kanha National Park. We arrive in the dark, rugged up against the bitter cold, and settle down for more than an hour's wait until we are allowed into the reserve by park officials. We were excited at the prospect of sighting a tiger, but sadly, despite 3 morning drives and 3 afternoon drives, we did not sight any tigers. The closest we came was this large tiger paw print and tiger scratchings on this bark. So, in lieu of the tigers, we were happy to spot this rather lovely jungle cat, albeit that it's a common species, particularly in India. There were tigers spotted by different groups, but you just needed to be in the right place at the right time, so to speak. Tigers are not the only mammals in the park, of course. There are plenty more, including several species of deer as well as some great birds. As his name suggests, this swamp deer looks as though he's had his head in the swamp. We're all familiar with peacocks in captivity, but they are endemic to India, so we did have plenty of sightings of these wild, resplendent birds. There were plenty of spotted or chital deer around, an indication that tigers weren't immediately in the vicinity, otherwise they would have given loud alarm calls and quickly dispersed. Even though it's pretty cold, especially before the breakfast stop, there seem to be plenty of jeeps about. Rangers use elephants to patrol the park. This one was at the breakfast stop, and we're about to continue our tiger search after a very welcome breakfast. The day was starting to warm up, and we soon spotted this pond heron. There were plenty of these gorgeous common langurs around. The sambar deer is a favourite prey of the tiger, and it can feed a tiger for up to 4 days. Sometimes a tiger can even take down an Indian gaur, even though it's the tallest of all wild cattle. A black drongo and rufous tree pie. Jungle babblers are gregarious and spend most of the day foraging. Black-necked storks. Hawk eagle. Another male swamp deer, also looking a bit unkempt. And another working elephant on patrol. The beautiful white-throated kingfisher. Spotted owlet. This gorgeous Indian roller. This bundle of feathers is a jungle owlet. A male magpie robin. This looks like a family of common langurs. The common kingfisher. Black ibis. It's also called red-naped ibis or Indian black ibis. And here a pair of spotted owlets. Golden jackal. Red wattled lapwing. and a hoopoe. The termite mounds were quite fascinating. There were all sorts of shapes and sizes, but they all looked as if they had been perfectly sculptured. Lovely reflection in the water of this spotted deer. A female bush chat. There were also large numbers of these webs of the funnel web spider, which reminded us of frosty dew on foliage on a cold morning. A collared Scops owl. A muntjac, or barking deer, because his call is like barking. And just before we left the resort for the airport to head home, this black runt flameback woodpecker calling loudly. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to view our still photos, please visit our website. Canvas prints, cards and magnets of these pictures and more can be purchased on our website, http://jrphotography.webplus.net.